He ordered his troops to abandon the Central Highlands. He was giving up 6 provinces to the North Vietnamese without a shot being fired. His calculation was he could use the troops to reinforce the defense of Saigon.
It was far from being a glorious moment. This armoured spearhead of officers, men and their families had abandoned the rest of the convoy of 150,000 civilians. They were supposed to lead Convoy Bravo 7 to safety, but the plan was ignored when the communist forces blockaded the road 15 miles from here. It was certainly not a case of women and children first, gallant soldiers last.
Martin's confidence in the South Vietnamese army was not borne out. Army officers were the first to run, followed by their men, and finally, tens of thousands of civilians. Many of them were killed in North Vietnamese ambushes along what was to become known as the Convoy of Tears. TRUNG's gamble to abandon the Central Highlands had taken his allies completely by surprise.
Ils ont pris la décision, M. TRUNG a pris la décision sans en informer les Américains au préalable. Et c'est moi, bizarrement, qui ai informé l'ambassadeur des États-Unis de cette décision que M. TRUNG m'avait raconté le plus naturellement du monde. Il m'a raconté, il m'a dit voilà, nous allons évacuer. Et nous allons nous rassembler autour de Saigon. Et alors il se trouve que quelques heures après, j'ai rencontré M. Martin par hasard. Enfin, et je lui ai dit à propos, donc vous savez, les sudistes enfin, sont en train d'évacuer les plateaux. Et alors là, il a blêmé, il m'a dit c'est pas possible. Je lui ai dit écoutez, c'est ce que m'a dit le président. Maintenant, vous êtes a priori mieux informé que moi du mouvement de l'armée vietnamienne. Il ne le savait pas.
The North Vietnamese now headed for the coast, threatening to split South Vietnam in 2. Hundreds of thousands of refugees flooded into the coastal cities of Nha Trang and Da Nang.
And at that time, I still remember that all the schools had to be opened up for the refugees to come. So we see a lot of refugees everywhere coming from, all the cities from the north.
Long's family were anti-communist Catholics who had once lived in the north. They brought their children up with tales of communist horrors.
What I worry most is that they're going to kill my parents because they escaped the north. And then they kill me because I'm their family. I would fear that they would burn down all the church and all of my school because, we're not communist. The most extreme case is that they would bury you to the neck and they would kill you after that.
The rumors of communist reprisals spread through Da Nang, South Vietnam's second largest city. With the North Vietnamese now poised to take Da Nang, its frightened citizens became desperate to get out.
It was chaos. Everybody was, trying to figure out how to get out, and of course, the people that had American contacts were all trying to lean to us to see if they could get some help from the U.S. government. It was like a colony of ants that all of a sudden smelled honey. From very, very quiet days and normal days, all of a sudden there were people, little ants running everywhere you could see. Combination of people trying to locate relatives, trying to find out ways to get out of the country, trying to salvage household goods as much as they could, which ones could they pack and take out. There's a whole combination of reasons for people to be moving back and forth in various parts of the city.
My mom asked me to go buy ticket for the family to go to Saigon. And I remember to go buy ticket, I had to fight my way through a lot of people to get to the counter. But we're lucky enough to buy enough ticket from my mom and a bunch of us to go to Saigon.
Long and his family left for Saigon. They were among the lucky ones.